Hello and good day to Doctor and my fellow friends. My name is Praveenthiran A of Sekaran, second year student from School of Educational Studies. I'm currently pursuing science education, majoring in mathematics and minoring in biology. In this video, I will be your presenter and the scriptwriter.
Hello, my name is Gerald from Zeren, second year at School of Educational Studies, taking the program Science with Education, majoring in Maths, minoring in Physics. I am the editor for this video.
Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to our video, and I'm very glad that you guys are watching this video. Today what we are going to show you is something that is very innovative and very advanced nowadays in the magnetic world. We have seen a lot of magnets. You guys have seen horseshoe magnets, the normal bar magnets, and then you have seen an electromagnet, but this is a far bit off from those magnets, but it still uses the concept of magnetism. But it's very unique. I can assure you that, and you guys are going to be shocked when I explain throughout this video. So what is the thing that I'm talking about now? I mean, I'm just telling about magnets. Well, the thing that I've been talking about for like 40 seconds is drum roll. Mag Switch! A very unique name. So mag switch. Mag comes from the word magnet and switch comes from the word switch. So basically from the word itself, you guys can know that mag switch is actually a magnet with an on and off switch. It eliminates the need of electricity, but at the same time bringing out or creating a stronger magnetic field. I'm talking literally stronger than the electromagnets. Wow, right? So what are the designs? So you guys might be shocked when I say this, but it's not as big as the crane electromagnet that takes out the rubbish, but it's just a small device. Alright, this mag switch has two discs located with different polarities, and these different polarities attract each other. As we know, magnets with different poles attracts together. So it has a ferromagnetic housing. And also, there's a secret on this mag switch. Do you know what is it? It does not have the normal on and off switch. It has a doorknob, guys. A doorknob, something like a doorknob. A knob that turns 180 degrees to on and off that particular magnet. So this is what mag switch is all about. Basically, a brief about it. It's mainly used in woodworking, shipbuilding, drilling, heavy lifting, in robotic automation, and many more. So how does this thing works, and how does it magnetize just by one switch? How are the arrangements? How? So a lot of how will come through our mind when we research about mag switch. But I will give you a brief explanation on how it works. So there's a logic behind it. So basically, when it's in an off position, the magnet's position is merely like this. Like it has north, south, north, south. So we can see the poles are north, south and north, south. So we know basically magnets will go from north to south and north to south. Let's say we are going to place iron rod below this mag switch. It will not attract. Why? Because the north-south, the loop, the flux is just going into a closed loop where it just plays with the north and south. So it does not go through the iron, or it does not create an open loop, it does not create an outer flux, so it just plays within the magnet, and that is why it does not attract any metals or any ferromagnetic substance. However, when we switch it, or when we turn 90 degrees of the knob to switch it on, so this is where the position of magnets differs. It will change. So from north to south will be different to north, south. So they will repel. So this is why it will find a force where north must find a way to go and be attracted by the south or vice versa. So how does this happen? The iron will be a conductor. So the flux will go through the iron and reaches the south pole. So this is how it communicates with south. North has to go through the iron rod to complete an open loop, to complete the flux so that it can attract. So it needs iron. So that's why the adhesion between the iron and magnet continuously occurs when it's switched on, because the north and south pole needs the iron or needs some metallic object to be passed through and complete the loop and produce a flux. Alright, now we will be talking about advantages and disadvantages of mag switch. Well, every object in this world has its own strength and weakness. Same goes to our mag switch. Well, let us talk about its advantages first. One of the advantages of mag switch, it has a stronger magnetic force. Apart from that, it has a higher resistance to slip. Not this slip, I'm talking about sleep. Like it does not fall apart easily. Furthermore, we have to say that mag switch is actually safer to be used. It has eliminated the danger of heavy lifting. Like we can see some electromagnets, once it's got stuck, it will fall down. It has a higher tendency to fall down easily and it might hurt us. But this is much more safer as we are controlling it with the switch on and off. And then we have our mag switch, which is actually lightweight and convenient. Yes, some mag switch is big in sizes, but most of them are convenient to be used. Their mechanism isn't complex, and mostly we have mag switch that can be lifted by hands only, and that is where lightweight comes in its role. And then we have no problems with overheating. Why am I telling this? Some magnets, they use electricity, and whenever we deal with electricity, overheating will always be a problem. But in this case, we will not have an overheating problem. So you will still be cool and calm. So we have talked about the advantages of mag switch. There is one disadvantages of mag switch that we can see, and it's obvious, but its effect is not as sparse as other magnets' disadvantages. So one of the disadvantages that we can tell is mag switch has a fixed magnetic force. It cannot be changed, and yes, and that will of course limit the amount of stuff or metals that it can pick up. So that is one of the disadvantage, but it doesn't give a big difference. It's still functional, it still have a lot of pros rather than cons. So yeah. Alright guys, so that's all about mag switch. So I hope you guys gain a new knowledge regarding these magnetic tools, and I can assure you that this is the best magnetic device that I've ever come across. I mean, I'm very proud with humans nowadays are creating good technology, especially in the field of magnetism. So I hope that there are more youngsters or there are more youths coming across or creating this type of technologies that will ease our life without any burden. So I'm very happy to present this knowledge to you guys. So that's all from me. Let us have fun learning magnetism. So thank you. Bye bye.